rocket fuel.
Yeah. One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle.
All right, Coach, coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports brings us to Southern California and Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and our home team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the
Seattle
NFL
Gang,
season,
MOG
and we
Eagle.
are underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set, green 80! Green 80!
You ain't got nothing! You ain't got nothing!
He's red Delta! White! Got it hot!
Kill!
Hey, Delta!
Kill! Turn up!
Hot!
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Run 80! Run 80! Stay hot!
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the 2nd time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25, and 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Can I get Bud Dupree?
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Stay there! 180!
Strip the ball! Strip that ball!
Get hot! Get hot!
Now a man closing in on 15,000 career rush yards, Frank Gore. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Steelers' 29
Black 15!
Hey, eat! Here it comes!
Hey, hot!
Now Rivers. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? you make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now Rivers. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They can't hang with slam.
Now Saquon Barkley.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
58 to Mike, 58. Got it.
Now Ryan. Looking to get it to Ward. Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent
Do I see
hands.
upset?
Versatility and showing those hands. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Bud Dupree make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Bud Dupree in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. Good running from Barkley there on 1st down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Let's go. Do it.
Steelers nothing.
Ready, Blue 80. Blue 80.
Stay with your man.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
Ready, Blue 80. Right 25. Got it. 58. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 57.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Ward. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Ryan. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. A gain of 32 that time. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. This is Barkley. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Here's Ryan. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here's Ryan to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Second and 10 now. Ryan. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And it's third down.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. To throw again is Ryan. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, Rivers. Allen's got it complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
I know you felt that one.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 2nd and 5 now. Ryan over the middle, complete. It's Ward. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Get ready, get ready. That's 25, 39. Hey, team 6, team 6. Hey, South. Coming this way, here we go. Ready, set.
On 1st down, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Guys, out time, let's get off the field.
Hey, let go.
To throw again. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. To throw is Ryan. And he's going to go down again. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded at the 20. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going deep here for Allen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And this will be a tough. Back as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On the run, it's Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. That's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 5-7.
Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Here's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And that's caught inside the 35. That's a first down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
First carry for James Conner. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
The running game's played a huge part in getting him down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with Will Brunson.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that said,
fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. They go with a screen to Gore. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That 2nd down play nets a -4. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 11. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Barkley with a carry on first down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you foul yardage. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. 23 yards on the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rivers going deep for Benjamin. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Travis Benjamin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike. Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Rivers, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This one fielded at the 5. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
They'll run with Barkley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Again, it's Barkley.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he loses the football a second time. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Now,
I paused the game just to put my mic in, bro. This is like, I never seen no one get bailed out like this ever in my Madden career. Jesus Christ, bro. First you throw up a prayer, you pray to Jesus, they catch the ball, bro, you throw the ball up, you pray to Jesus, that pass, bro, it's Saquon Barkley, and all of a sudden he fumbling. Alright, bro. Press resume, bro. If you win, bro, that's not even like you don't even deserve this win, bro. Press resume, bro. I'm ready. Come on. Like, you don't deserve none of this. I'm up 14-3. They just give you anything. I'm saying if you do win, like you know how you won, bro. Ridiculous. Pick. Look at him. Look at that. How's that not a pick? The game just like, look what you doing, bro. The ball literally in his hands and the ball just fly out. This game terrible. I can't even play this game seriously. Look what you throwing. What's going on, shit? Pick the ball, bro. Look at this game. Look what I'm playing. What is he doing? Oh my God. Just giving you any and everything, bro. He throwing the coverage every possession. My players don't know what they doing. And you asking for 40 million and you playing like this, you finna get cut. Oh, bum. You got a bald head. Oh my God, bro. You made me lose to this nigga, bro. It's crazy. You running the ball with a backup running back and it's working. This game is just ridiculous, bro. They really could have made me lose. Yeah. I ain't never seen the game make you lose. He ain't throw an open pass all game. My players don't know what to do with the ball. He's scrambling but he don't fumble. Alright, bro. Best rookie running back in the game. He fumbled. 40-year-old man scrambling, don't fumble. Alright, bro. I'm really finna lose to this old head because the game just giving it to him. He doing false starts. He shook. He don't know what he's doing.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning.
Again, we finna lose to this old head, bro. That shit insane. Pick the ball! Pick the ball! Come on! What is he doing? Yeah, bro, whoever won my linebackers, y'all can have. Win or lose, these are the biggest bombs I ever played with. That's like 5 drop picks in a row. Sack him. It's like 5 drop picks this game. Bunch of fucking goodness.
Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape ball over the passing lane.
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
If he would have caught that, I would have deleted the game and quit. I don't care about the no quitting rule. I would have quit and deleted Madden forever. Ever. Kick the field goal, bro. Knowing this game, you'll probably get a fumble return for 6. I don't know what to run right now. If you score right here, I'm deleting Madden forever. Taking the sweet time. Let's go!
He's taken down. Cameron Hayward and his Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
And I just don't fumble again. You probably gonna get a fumble right here, knowing this game. Damn, we got 3 timeouts too. Look at this O-line, bro. One of the best O-lines in the game. Man, like this. Not like they have seen Thornhead.
A root in the party ground.
Man, party, I mean game check, bro. Please catch it. Game over. Tumble lucky. You ain't deserve to score at all this game. I ain't gonna lie to you. Jesus Christ. Nigga talking shit in the group chat. Alright, bro. A good game, man. Fuck this live stream.